It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets control the tap.
Pick up.
Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Short jumper won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Ah, rocking the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Indiana with the basketball. Cruises inside for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three. Not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. here won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Charlotte with the basketball.
Right.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Gets to the basket and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And it's my man right here. Y'all choice. I got ball.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Pacers control. To Oladipo. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
I got ball.
Screen coming. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Pacers secure the rebound.
I got ball. That's me.
I got ball.
Missed a wide open look. Hornets at the controls of this one.
I got him.
Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. From long range. Off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. The lead stands at 9. The shot almost.
Hey, lock up.
The Hornets with just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Pacers are feeling good.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. Certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The Charlotte Hornets have yet.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Get back.
Got it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Double team. I got help.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Hornets have the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Defense, let's go.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
All right here. I'm in.
Let it go, man.
Let's pick it up.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Count it. Old-fashioned three-point play. Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. The screen sets him up for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. Hornets right now in possession. And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Has a look. And strokes it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Indiana basketball.
Hey, match up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Indiana.
Screen coming, screen.
Passed it off. Oh, looks like everyone's getting into the action.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Screen coming. That misses with 2 seconds to go. 3 quarters down with the Pacers way out in front. Hornets with the first possession here in the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Baseline drive, and count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Trying to cash in. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Charlotte basketball. Great feed. Sets it up. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And look out. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
It's a big finish. Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Pacers with the possession.
I got ball. It's all me.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
He's got it. Three-point play on that trip. That is great vision to set it up. Oh, he had it. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here comes the screen.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Double team, double team, double team.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Good. Off a spin.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Indiana with the basketball.
I got ball.
He gets it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Has a chance. He connects off the step back.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And count the basket inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers were simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.